Sometimes you think very depressed, you feel very depressed, and you think very negatively, right? So, and what do you think about that? So, your life is very, very, very depressing, and you are not as successful as you want to be, like that. So, here is something I discovered today. So I'm Sangeeta here and I teach leadership growth. And there are very small, small shifts that happen that we ignore and we don't give them any credit. But those are the ones, and very very much the words you speak, are very important. So be very careful when you are speaking something. Whatever you are speaking, your mind is listening to that. So we in Hindu culture, we have grown up listening to that any time in the day, sometime in the day, one time, goddess Saraswati actually she gives you whatever you ask for, or whatever you pronounce, whatever you speak. So to be very careful about whatever you speak, because you don't know which time she is there to grant you that. So mm, but in the modern management parlance, it is like you have to be very careful about what you say, because it reflects your mindset, the way you are thinking. Even if the going is not as great as you think, but you will never know why it is so. That is what I discovered today. Like, say, I have been thinking over this. I have been trying on something, say, last 2 years, to teach people online. Whatever I do offline, I am trying to do that online. And I don't know why I have not been able to create that trust with which people will come to me. Maybe I don't appear, or I don't use those words, or I think that things are very very simple, as it is for me. So things were not this simple some time back, say about 6, 7 years back. Things were not as simple as it is today. And my life was not that simple. I was into various problems, lot of problems, when a person works and is single mother. I'm a single mother of two girls, two lovely girls. They and I need one extended family to bring them up. So that is another problem, so a lot of problems were there. And mm, of course the workplace pressure as well. Nobody understands, no, your personal problem. You are not supposed to be, like, say, if you are too burdened with your life, then why are you working? People will say like that. That is what I have heard. So I don't think people trust, like, say, the way I appear, very simple, very simplified ways of things. Actually, you can simplify things. If you don't complicate, you simplify only, right? So why to make things very, very complicated? So if you know what you want, right? That is the first thing I would say. If you know what you want, then you will act accordingly, right? So there can be two things happening. One is, like, say, things will not be going your way, and the other way is, like, you are trying to work hard, but nothing is happening. In both the cases, you will be trying, right? You will be trying, and something is not happening. You discard that, you try something else. So in your effort, what is happening is that mindset is getting created, that you are persistent with whatever you want. If you don't know what you want, if you are not very sure about what you want, then actually that consistency also will not be there. Like say what you will work for if you don't know what you want, right? So my mission is impacting 1 billion people in 139 countries with $1 billion enterprise. As simple as that. It may appear very very big, but offline I have already impacted 1 crore people. So if I can get 1 lakh trainer like myself or better than me, then it is very easy to impact 1 billion people worldwide, right? So that is what. So four steps are there. People who are very positive, they think like that. I don't know if whoever is watching this has that mindset or not, but I'll tell you that you can you can bring in that kind of mindset very easily. What they think is they believe that they have something to offer to this world, and the second thing is that it is worth the money they are asking for, and they will work for it. The third thing is they recognize that they can earn and they won't diminish by saying something negative to it. And the fourth is whenever they have success, they will share this. So as I was sharing with you, I was not very sure what is the scarcity. There is no scarcity in my life. Only there is a little bit delay. There is a little bit delay in success coming. But it will come in a way I don't know. So when you are very very persistent with your targets, your arrows, then your target will appear. That is for sure. So it might take some time. So I don't mind taking time. So if you are very frustrated about the way things are going in your life, then you can come to my community and together we can resolve some problem, because not things are not so simple in many people's lives. And that is where we can come together and resolve each other's problem, right? So there is a discipline to everything. The first thing is first. So unless you have your goal, and that goal actually you don't know. Most of us don't know what we want to do in life. Actually, we know what we want to do in life. We don't think that is possible. That is the problem. So if how it is possible? Like say the other day I was speaking to somebody who told me that he is already earning say the maximum that the industry can offer. So it is not possible to double his income. So can you see the mind block that is there? So what way? Why did he think then whether his income can be doubled? He knows there is a way out. He knows there is a way out because he has to have his company whereby he can double his earning. Now, what is the problem in setting up that company? He says he has only 8 hours in a day with which he can invest, and he has friends, hobbies, families to which he invests time, right? So within that 8 hours also he can invest some time to double. So if he wants it that badly, then he will think about it. He will think about the solution. Otherwise it will remain a very impossible thing for him till very late. So the day when he will realize this, there might be some time delay, right? Somebody else would have taken that step and could have reached there. So my point is, why to waste time? If you are here right now, you can do that. And if there is a solution, and if you think there is a solution, if there is a will, there is a way, right? So if that is possible, why waste time at all? That is what my point is. If you can if you can use your time very very constructively without wasting time on complaining, criticizing, cribbing, then why waste time? That I don't understand, right? So I'm trying to say that it is very simple to take your mind off those negative circumstances and invest in yourself, in your goals and whatever you want to do, achieve in life, right? So hopefully this helps. And if there is some question, please reach out to me in the mail that is mentioned there, or reach out in that particular link, so that you can be in my list, so that you can get my email whereby you can reply me back, or you can join my classes or my webinars to resolve this. Thank you for watching.